2017, Libby Caswell was found dead in a motel room in Independence, Missouri.
We have a term called JDLR, which means just don't look right.
On season 2 of my podcast, What Happened To, I take a closer look at Libby Caswell's life and death.
Libby's case keeps me awake at night.
What happened to her is unknown. That's something that I need to know.
Listen to What Happened to Libby Caswell on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hello, I'm Chelsea Peretti. Do you feel chronic existential dread but love talking about delicious snacks? Call me. My podcast is relaunching. Do you fear wild, dangerous animals to the point where you're constantly watching attack videos and reading articles about wild animal attack survivors or those who succumb to attack? Call in. We can also discuss reality shows and emergency room footage. Listen to Call Chelsea Peretti on Will Ferrell's Big Money Players Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, I'm Daniel Tosh, host of a new podcast called Tosh Show. I'll be interviewing people that I find interesting, so not celebrities, and certainly not comedians. We'll be covering topics like religion, travel, sports, gambling, but mostly it will be about being a working mother. If you're looking for a podcast that will educate and inspire, or one that will really make you think, this isn't the one for you. Listen to Tosh Show on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcast, or wherever you get your podcasts.
My name is Payne Lindsay. Throughout my career, I've had the chance to travel all over the place, investigating true crimes, researching the unexplained, and I've been able to meet some of the most truly interesting people. And I've decided to sit down with them and pick their brains. We're going to talk about life, death, unsolved crimes, the supernatural.
There's something here, truly something going on.
And honestly, just whatever the hell is on our minds.
Wait a minute, you should be very happy.
You won? This is Talking to Death. New episodes of Talking to Death are available now. Listen on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the crack of dawn, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, bucks, things in his cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, out there listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey. Why don't you join? Yeah. Steve Harvey. Get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, join in with me. Come with me, help me say. I'm so afraid to go home. You gotta. Turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Turn your up and get it on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn it on. Turn them out, Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. I got a radio show. Somebody sent me an email one day that, kind of a nasty little email. I think I said it once before, Steve Harvey trying to be a preacher. Man, I'm so far from being a preacher, man. I can't even tell you. But what I am trying to do is share information. Now, I understand how haters work, and I understand how the devil works. Believe me, I do. Sometimes even he, the devil, surprises me at the level and the angles of attack they use. Which I go, wow, man, I didn't see that one. Ooh, that was pretty slick. I I give you credit on that when you try to get me. But every time you try to get me, I get saved. I get saved every time, man. Because God got me. God got some angels camped around me. That's what my mom used to always say as a Sunday school teacher. Never really understood it, but, when I was growing up as a kid, but I got it now. He got some angels around me, and angels come in the form sometimes of people. People who pull your coat to this or introduce you to that or reveal some information to you like this. He got them all around me. So, see, having a relationship with God what's been beneficial to me, y'all, is not just that what he gives to me, but what he protects me from. And, some people wonder, well, if you were God, why he let them people do that to you? No, that's not how it works. See, there's two forces in this world. There's good and there's evil. And if you succumb to good, that's what you become. That's what you do. But everybody don't succumb to good. Some people succumb to evil. Some people's mission is to hate, to destroy, to tear down. And so that force is at work in this world too. And when that force comes up against me, what God never promised me that I wouldn't see none of that I wouldn't see the attacks, that I would not come under fire, that I would not be falsely accused. He didn't say that. Matter of fact, he forewarned me that it would happen. But what he does give me in those moments are moments of comfort and peace, knowing that he's with me. And that no matter what my enemy does to bring me down, it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. So come if you want to. Fight if you will. I have a man that has been attacking me since I owned the comedy club in Dallas. He has been on a mission. And that if I don't give him $5 million, he gonna do it. He done everything, man. He has done everything. Now he done messed around and got himself now claiming in his letters physically ill. And his illnesses and what's befallen his family, he's blaming that on me too. Had Steve Harvey not stressed me out and paid me this money he owed me, where you coming with this? He just has kept on and on and on. And you know what? He done messed around, got himself sick. He done messed around, man, got himself in some situation. And can I tell you something? It's been going on since maybe 97. He started the attack when I first went on. No, before that. Probably 95. He started the attacks in 95. Every now and then. He done got 6 lawyers. All the lawyers done dropped the case after they come in and they discover the fact. But he's steady trying. But it's them angels that's around me. And I forewarned him several times, man. Hey, man, if I was you, I'd go head on. Because what I'm not going to do is bend. Because, see, you cannot break me. Because I happen to be a soldier for Christ. I happen to be an imperfect soldier for Christ. There's nothing, man. There's nothing. And, it ain't like a bunch of people done tried now. Oh, y'all been on YouTube. Y'all been on the internet. Oh, they done tried. Oh, they done put some dirt on me, man. That ain't true. But if you keep looking at me, though, and I am not the prize, but if you put your eyes on God, is where you go. But if you look at me, he's covered me through it all. And that's been the importance of the relationship I form with God, is that I know that I'm under his wings, that I'm ever under his ever-loving protection, that he got me. And I just want to share that with you, that if you're looking for some protection, if you're looking for a way to have the strength to get through what you're going through, get some God, man. If you want a way out, get some God, man. If you've been gangbanging and you sick of gangbanging, get you some God, man. If you're tired of being on drugs and you're tired of drinking, get you some God, man. If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, get you some God, man. I'm just telling you now, if you're trying to make your dreams come true and it look like you ain't gonna make it and you still believe that that's for you, get you some God, man. If you're setting a new goal, dream, or aspiration and you're trying to get there and you're going to start out today. Get you some God, man. I'm just telling you. See, it's real what I'm saying, man. I ain't no fake dude with it. You understand? I'm just telling you real. Get you some God, man. And be patient. Have faith. Believe. Don't doubt. But Lord have mercy, get ready to work your tail off. Did you hear me? Get you some faith. Believe. Don't doubt. And get ready to work your tail off. God can't bless it. You see, a lot of times we go to God asking for prayers and stuff, but we go to him and we don't give God nothing to bless. We want blessings, but we don't give him nothing to bless. You make one step, he'll make two. You start, he'll finish. You come, he'll go. You dream it, he'll build. You start it, he'll finish it. See, you trying everything your way. I'm going to go to court. I had a conversation with a man yesterday. Just called me, man, and was just talking about, but Steve, you know, man, I this dude been owing me $2,300 for 4 years. I just asked him, have you survived the 4 without the $2,300? Yeah, man. How much you think you'd have spent trying to get to $2,300? Just a few hundred. Now, let me ask you something. Do you have a few hundred more to try to get this $2,300 that you've been trying to get for 4 years? Yeah, I could do that. But do you want to, man? Do you have the time to dedicate 4 more of your years to try to get $2,300? But, Steve, I'm out of work right now. I fell on some hard times. I could use that money. And I've been praying to God to help me. Yeah, you've been praying to God to help you. God probably got something way greater for you, but you got to let go of your own thinking and let God have his way. You understand? You feel me?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
In 2017, Libby Caswell was found dead in a motel room in Independence, Missouri.
We have a term called JDLR, which means just don't look right.
My name is Melissa Jeltsin. I've spent the last year talking to Libby's friends and family, uncovering details of her life and the secrets that may have endangered it.
I knew she was doing something, but she just wouldn't admit it to me at first.
Join me on a journey to uncover what really happened to Libby Caswell.
Everyone deserves to know the truth, and if there was something that was not right, then someone should be held accountable.
I think the law is set up to punish families in this situation.
Libby's case stands out in my mind and keeps me awake at night.
What happened to her is unknown. It's something that I need to know.
Listen to What Happened to Libby Caswell on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are listening to my voice, that means this gift has been presented to you. What a great gift it is. It is called life. Ain't nothing like it. Do you realize that the 2 most important things you have in this world, the 2 most important things is time and health. Those 2 are incredible, because if you are out of either one of those, you're in a world of trouble. So if you are listening, that means you have a measure of health. If you are listening, that means you are still on the clock. Punch in. Let's go to work, man. Tell him thank you today. Steve Harvey Morning Show, Shirley Strawberry, Caller, Pharrell, Mississippi Monica. Junior, alias Kill Spates, we're trying to get his government name all listed. Kill Lawan. Spates. Kill Lawan. Great. And the legend that is Nephew Tommy. Junior, what's happening, man?
Yeah, let me ask you something, me and Tommy lucky to have you as our mentor, man. But you know what I thought about, when you was my age, man, who would you get advice from? Who helped you with you?
Well, my brothers were 11. My youngest brother was 11 years older than me. And then my daddy. I didn't know nobody that was, balling. I thank God for my father, because he taught me the thing that got me here. My father taught me the rules of manhood and work ethic, and that has carried me. So that was really it, man. I mean, I had this bishop at my church, Bishop Harden, James L. Harden, who meant a lot to me. He's gone, but he meant a lot to me. He changed my life in a lot of ways. He was my basketball coach, too. He changed my life. And other than that, man, I was around hustlers and pimps. Huh?
Here we go.
What the pimps taught you, dog? What the hustlers taught you?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
No, the coldest pimp I knew was Sonny Calhoun. He was older than us. He was my brother's age.
Yeah. I never knew that.
But he wasn't a traditional pimp. He was he was a kind pimp, a loving pimp.
Yeah.
Oh, they had nice pimps.
Yeah, he was nice, man. He wasn't into all that violence and stuff. Yeah. Which was my first goal and objective, was to be Sonny Calhoun. He had a nice car, cold clothes. I just could not figure out what he was saying to them girls, though. I just could never work it out. I couldn't never work that out. I didn't quite have that in me at my age. I was just trying to get a little girl to like me. You ain't got to give me nothing. Just, if you could just return the like. Check like on this Valentine card. That's all I need you to do. Just check the I like you block. I couldn't get that. And the first girl that did it was Teresa Shepard, and I wanted to marry her.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was a little extreme back then. If you like me, I love you. Let's get married.
Coming up, you were a little quick. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour.
Very committed.
We'll hear from the nephew as he runs that prank back right after this. You're listening
to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for the nephew to run that prank back. What you got, Neff?
I dropped your wife. You know, I had her up and then I dropped her. So,
and
I'm just calling
her
her.
husband.
Just let you know what happened. I don't want to be disrespectful.
No, for that night.
So let's go, cat dog. Here it is. I dropped your wife. Let's get it.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach Tony.
This is Tony.
Tony, how you doing? This is nephew Tommy.
Hey, nephew Tommy. I can't believe you're calling me. Oh, my God.
You sent an email in to prank your
Yes. Oh, my God. I sent that like months ago. I didn't think you were going to call me.
Yes, I'm calling you now. How long y'all been married?
8 years.
Okay.
8 years. That's my heart.
Okay. Let me ask you something. What makes your husband just go off? What can I do that that's a button for him that you don't want to push?
Anything that has to do with me. Let me tell you, he is crazy about me. If anybody mess with me, if anybody tries to go off on me, he will lose it.
Okay.
Oh, what are we going to do? I'm so excited. Oh, my God.
All right. Okay, you know what? Okay, check this out.
Okay.
Can you click over on a three-way? Can you call him?
Okay, I can call it from my phone. But you're going to be on the phone, right?
Yeah, I want him to think that I got your phone.
Okay.
I tell you what, you just click over and get him on the line. Just click over. So when you click back, you can't say nothing else. You got to be quiet.
Okay.
Because at the end, I'm going to let you talk to him, okay?
Okay, hold on. Tommy, you there?
I'm here.
Okay, it's ringing.
All right, you hit mute or something, okay?
Okay.
Hey, what's up, baby? No, this, how you, is this Darren?
Yeah, this Darren. Who is this?
Hey, we got a bit of a situation with Tony, man.
Yeah, we got a situation for real. This is my wife's phone. Who is this?
Actually,
why
man,
bro? Who is this?
We're trying to get Tony actually twisted her ankle, man. So we got to get her to the emergency room and get her checked out.
She twisted her ankle. How'd she twist? Wait. Back up. Who did you say? Who is this? How did Tony twist her ankle?
Actually, she fell. And
hey, man, look. My wife is with her mom right now. Who are you? How'd she twist her ankle? And why are you calling me? Why isn't her mother or somebody calling me? Who is this? You never told me your name, bro.
No, I'm a friend, man. She didn't fall. I actually dropped her.
Whoa. How did you drop her? What do you mean you dropped her?
We had a couple drinks at the hotel, man, and she...
Hotel? Wait. Hotel? What do you mean a hotel? My wife's supposed to be over her mom's house. Now you calling me from her phone talking about you dropped her, y'all at some hotel? Why y'all even at a hotel? What the hell are you talking about a hotel, bruh? Where the is my wife? Where's Tony? Why ain't Tony on the phone? Why
dude, you gotta calm down, man. You gotta calm down. We're in a situation right.
You calling me from my wife's phone, talking about she hurt, you dropped her, y'all at a hotel, she's supposed to be at her mom's house? Bruh, where's my wife, man?
Tony, I got it. Just hang on.
Tony, I got to put my wife on the phone, man.
Hey, dude, I need you to calm down, man.
No, I need you to calm down. No. You talking about y'all about to go to an emergency room, you drop my wife, y'all at a hotel? Dog, put my on the phone before your be in the emergency room.
Hey, man, listen, you got to calm down. Tony already embarrassed about the whole
I don't even know who the hell you are. You still ain't told me your name. Put Tony on the phone, bro.
Listen, man, you got to chill out, man. I'm just a friend, okay?
Hey, man, I'm a friend, but I tell you what, in the emergency room, tell me where y'all at. I'll come to the hotel. I'll get my own wife and take her wherever she needs to be. Tell me where you at.
As soon as Tony get dressed, man, I'm going to get her there, okay?
What? As soon as she get dressed? What do you mean? Hey, man, real talk. Dog, where y'all at, man? Put Tony on the phone, man.
I'm not putting Tony on you too irate, man. Why are you screaming and hollering, dude?
I swear to God. If I find out where y'all at, I'm going to come over there. It's going to be one for you and Tony. Hey, man, where y'all at, bro? I'm cool. Where y'all at? Tell me where y'all at.
No. I tell you what, man. I'm gonna get Tony's ankle taken care of, and we'll get somebody to drop her back off at the house. Okay?
I'll drop her off at the house, man. Just tell me where y'all at. I want to come get my wife. I want to make sure she get the treatment that she needs, bro. Tell me where y'all at. Don't go nowhere. I want you to be there when I come get her. Don't go nowhere. Where y'all at?
I can't do it. I mean, we didn't.
Put Tony on the phone, man. Put my wife on the phone.
I'm not. Listen,
Let
dude.
me talk to my wife, bro.
Hey, man, it's the reason why I'm calling, man. She embarrassed about all of this.
And now she gonna be more than embarrassed. Hey, okay, it's cool. Ain't no need to be embarrassed. I love her, man. That's my girl, man. Let me holler at my wife, bro. Please, that's all I'm asking.
No. I already know,
my wife her phone, bro.
Listen, dude.
Hey, man, look, dog. Real talk. You still ain't telling me who the you are, dog. All I know is you calling me talking about you in some hotel with my wife. And look, let me tell you something. Don't let that leg, that ankle, whatever you say is wrong with my wife, get your whoops, dog. I'm telling you, when I find out who you are, I'm busting your. Put my wife on the phone, man. That's my last time asking you, dog. I promise.
Hey, man, what? But see, man, you too irate, man. You too irate.
Put my wife on the phone, bro. That's all I'm saying. You gotta leave town. That's what I'm thinking. You got to leave town, my man. You gotta leave town.
Do you want to talk? Tony, do you want to talk? Let Tony decide if she want to talk to you or not. Okay?
Yeah. Let her decide.
Tony, do you want to talk to him, Tony?
Don't even ask her.
Hey, man, you. Hey,
she want to talk to me
man. We'll see what Tony want to do.
Tony, get your on the phone.
Hey, man. Pull up, bro.
Hey, man,
pull up.
I don't even know you, man. Put on the phone. You scared to tell me your name.
Tony, you want to talk to him?
Hell yes, you want to talk to me, man. I don't even know why you keep asking those dumb questions. Give her the phone. I'll pay the phone bill.
Tony, here she is, man.
Yeah.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby. Go where you at?
Baby.
Who are you with? Tony. Hey, baby. Tony, look. I don't have time for games. Where you at and who you with? That's all you got to tell me.
Baby, just calm down. I got something to tell you, okay?
Where are you, Tony? Tony,
baby,
where you at?
Listen to me. Baby, you got to listen to me.
I'm listening.
Are you listening?
Yes.
Listen to me real carefully, okay?
Where you at, Tony?
Baby, are you listening to me?
Yes, I'm listening.
Baby, you just got pranked by nephew Tommy.
Do it sound like I'm laughing right now?
I love you.
Yeah, okay, girl. You hurry up on home. That's cool. All right, you got me.
I don't need no praise and worship up in here this morning. It's Friday, baby. I'm in Syracuse, New York. It don't matter. I don't need no praise. Go ahead, Shirley. Take it away. I'll be back in an hour.
Thank you, nephew. Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO with our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey. You're listening
to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, PETA is upset over the new Louis Vuitton millionaire bag that is completely covered in crocodile skin. J. Hud and Common were spotted holding hands at a New York restaurant. And Mary J. Blige and Quinta Brunson were honored at Glamour's Women of the Year Awards. That's all at the top of the hour, but right now it is time to Ask the CLO. This is from Stan in Richmond. Stan writes, I've been open and honest with my wife, and I introduced her to my girlfriend. I said she can divorce me or live with my infidelity. She chose to stay married, and she wants me to fake it with her family for the holidays. Do I have to do that again?
What?
Man.
First of all, I ain't got past the part we gonna get to, but you gonna have to fake it during the holidays. See, you can't ask your wife to go along with it and then you don't compromise.
Exactly.
You are going to have to fake it at the family for the holidays. Why she went along with this, I don't know. But now, let's get down to the real crux of the matter.
Come on.
You walked in the house and was honest. Why?
Well, he was for me with a no
Stay
more.
with them. Why not?
Bruh, you was already obviously getting away with it. What is this moment you had of being honest? What purpose did it serve? Now guess what? Now you done been honest. Now you got to go in here and now you faced with an option. Now she wants you to fake it with the family at the holidays.
But Steve, that other woman fine. You hear me?
Yes, Lord. Yes.
Ooh, that woman
Because he's willing to risk everything.
Risk it. He just sat there and told her.
He told her. He doesn't want his wife, clearly. He came right on in. Meet such a...
Look here.
He was hoping...
I would prefer you say get ghost.
Right. Yeah. He was
here
hoping that was their response. Yeah.
When she said, all right, I'm going to stay with you, he went, I'll be there.
Right.
Again.
Should have lied.
Which again goes back to what is this honesty about? See, you went in there and she done doubled down. She tricked you. Now she going along with it. And you done went, so baby, so you could deal with this woman I got on the side, or we can go and break up. I'm going to stay with you. I be damned. What? He didn't work that into the scenario at all.
No, he didn't.
Because he ran this by a couple of his boys. Hey, man, I'm going to go in here. I'm going to tell Gwen that I'm fit to leave. And I'm just putting it out there. Man, you crazy?
Oh, well.
The other woman. So this is what he said. He said, I'm finna go in here and tell Gwen I'm finna go with this other woman. He said, man, are you crazy, man? Why would you do something like that? Then he showed them a picture of the other girl, and they went, okay, so when you going to talk with your wife? He said, I'm going there this evening. And
when it's so good, you tell the truth.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's all that is. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Shirley.
All right, moving on to Rosa in Jefferson City. Rosa says, I'm a hairstylist and I have 2 customers that are seeing the same man, and they happen to be in there on the same day. He walked in and I warned him, so he left, but he's mad because I didn't tell him sooner. How is this my business?
Why you made it your business?
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Why you call him? You should just let him walk his ass on in there. But see, that's what y'all do. Y'all get in the business, then you want the business to only talk. You don't know, just stay out. It ain't your business.
Probably didn't want
he walked
drama.
in, they was both in there.
In her salon, yeah.
Why you ain't tell me so? So this is the woman's salon?
Yeah, Rosa is a hairstylist, and she has 2 customers that are seeing the same man.
Oh, yeah.
They were in there on the same day, and he walked in, and she just told him. So he left.
She was like,
not today.
but see, all Rosa gotta say is, I ain't know you was coming down here. Mm-hmm. See, that's all she had to say. That ain't Rosa. That ain't your job. You style these women's hair. That's what you do.
Right.
You ain't got time to watch the dough.
Right.
You are not the receptionist. You are a hairstylist.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to Sonia in Lubbock. Sonia says, I want to put 2 turkeys in my deep freezer, but my neighbor had already filled it with deer meat. My husband lets him do it without asking me, so I put his meat on top of the freezer, and I told him to come and get it. My husband said I'm mean. Am I?
Yeah, you put that damn deer meat up on top of that freezer. Hell yeah. You know how long he set up in that tree to get that deer?
You can't buy that.
Yeah.
But what about her turkeys?
I give a damn about your
her
turkey.
freezer.
Yeah. She's right. Now, the wife is right. But she took the deer meat out and put it up on
On top of the deep.
Ooh, that's some black stuff right there.
Yes, she needed her freezer.
Your deer meat on top of the freezer.
Come and
Fred.
What's the name?
Come get your deer meat, whatever this is. I don't even like Vixen or what you call it. I don't even want that.
Vixen.
Wow. Vixen, yeah.
As in Rudolph? Yeah.
Come and get it.
Come get Vixen.
All right.
She was in her right to do it. The husband said it was mean, no, but you got to make a phone call. But now, there is a way to rearrange that meat now. You got to start over. You got to get it out. Yeah, you got to get it shifted and tucked and put it in there a little bit different.
She didn't want it.
I'm going to tell you right now, though, that's a lot of meat off a deer, though.
She didn't want it in there. Plain and simple.
I hope the meat don't spoil. That man, it took a long time to get that dead meat. That's
well, he needs to buy a freezer.
Well, she don't care.
Yes.
Well, you know what? That is, since you killing animals, you got to buy
somewhere to store.
Yeah.
That's true.
All over at your neighbor house.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Last one, Steve. Randy in Queens says, I rode the train to D.C. and met a sexy man that I talked to the whole way. He came by my hotel later and we had sex. I found out through social media.
Wait, hold on.
She's so good.
What in the world?
Oh, Randy with an I.
Yes. Yeah, it's a female.
Yeah.
Like
Randy.
Oh, see, that's where I was throwed off.
Oh, okay.
Because I got a nephew named Randy.
Okay.
Yes.
And this could have been about him, too. So.
It's not about him.
Yeah, it's Randy with an I. It's a female.
Well, yeah, he lied to you to have sex. Yeah, what do you think? Yeah, he lied to you to have sex. Should you reach out to him? He's married. You can reach out, but you the one had sex with him. You didn't think to check that before you didn't. That wasn't one of the questions. Don't let train ride all the way in. That ain't come up.
All right, CLO. Thank you. Coming up next, entertainment news right after this.
What train you on next week?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
In 2017, Libby Caswell was found dead in a motel room in Independence, Missouri.
We have a term called JDLR, which means just don't look right.
My name is Melissa Jeltsin. I've spent the last year talking to Libby's friends and family, uncovering details of her life and the secrets that may have endangered it.
I knew she was doing something, but she just wouldn't admit it to me at first.
Join me on a journey to uncover what really happened to Libby Caswell.
Everyone deserves to know the truth, and if there was something that was not right, then someone should be held accountable.
I think the law is set up to punish families in this situation.
Libby's case stands out in my mind and keeps me awake at night.
What happened to her is unknown. It's something that I need to know.
Listen to What Happened to Libby Caswell on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hello, I'm Chelsea Peretti. Do you feel chronic existential dread but love talking about delicious snacks? Call me. My podcast is relaunching. Subscribe and treat yourself to sound effects like this and this.
Have you ever been attacked by a bear?
Yeah.
Yes! And moments like this.
I happened to fall asleep in front of a space heater.
No.
And my whole leg, from my knee down to my foot, burnt until it swelled into a big bubble.
And this.
Kale chips are delicious.
They're too oily when I get them.
They shouldn't be soft at all. They should be really crispy.
That's what I said every single time.
You are yelling at me.
And this.
Do you want to go to the Clippers game with me tonight?
Do you have 25 references of mutual friends that can tell me that you're not a murderer?
And this.
Hold on, I gotta open some peanut butter pretzels.
Listen to Call Chelsea Peretti on Will Ferrell's Big Money Players Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Well, Pharrell Williams took over as the head of menswear at Louis Vuitton back in February of this year after Virgil Abloh passed away, and he showcased his first collection at Fashion Week. But everybody is not happy with Pharrell's designs. PETA slammed Pharrell and accused him of animal abuse after the big debut of the Louis Vuitton Millionaire Speedy bag that is priced at, get this, $1 million. The bag is covered in crocodile skin, and it comes in 4 different colors. Pharrell had released a video detailing the design of the bag, which is with its solid gold zipper, chunky gold link chain handle, and a lock encrusted with pave diamonds, which struck a big nerve with PETA. TMZ obtained a copy of a letter from PETA's senior vice president intended for Pharrell. It read, quote, "We aren't happy to note your newest design, the Millionaire Speedy bag, which is crafted from crocodile skin, because when it comes to animals being used for fashion, it isn't beautiful, it's abuse."
That's a lot of paper.
Well, that's what PETA had to say.
Yeah. Okay, couple of things. First of all, I don't care what people say when it comes to alligators and crocodiles. I'm going to tell y'all one more damn time. Crocodiles kill kids. I'm just going to tell you that one
And
time.
adults, too.
Crocodile will drag your ass off in that water and turn until your ass can't swallow no more. Y'all miss me with all this here. I love crocodile. And we continue to support crocodile paraphernalia and any other damn thing. So, Peter, you can write all the letters you want. Now,
would you buy this bag?
I've seen the bag.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And
that bag is fly.
Uh-huh. $1 million?
But that bag ain't no damn $1 million.
Let's be clear.
Yeah. 3,500. He'll be out of them.
That's just a regular
3,500. He ain't gonna be able to keep them on the shelf. 3,500. Woo! Them bags be gone. A million. I've seen the bag. It's just No, $1 million US. No.
Yeah.
I give you $1 million pesos for it or something like that.
You get some gators way cheaper than that. No, I'm serious. I went to Papa Do's, had some gators last week.
For the appetizer. The gators.
Yeah. I went to Papa Do's, had gator at Papa Do's. I had that. That was way cheaper.
Did Peter call you?
Peter ain't saying Papa Do's.
What do you wear this bag and you're not scared though? Where can you go when you're not worried about somebody taking that bag?
Well, let me tell you where you can't wear it at. Atlanta. You can't.
You can't rock it in the A.
Nah, you might as well just go on and put that at thrift store, man. See what you can get for it. Because they're going to take it. The bag cold. It's a cold bag. It's just that price. Now, and listen to me, y'all. Don't get mad at Pharrell, because Pharrell don't make prices at Louis Vuitton. That's Louis Vuitton's job. He's just a designer. They put the sticker price on it. I like the bag. You just can't at $1 million. The 99.99% of the people listening to this radio show, if they get $1 million, they not finna dump it all on the bag.
And one bag? No.
Dog, $1 million, you know what people finna do? People finna change their life, dog.
Yeah.
Yes. That's life-changing money.
Yes.
Bruh, it's people finna open up a business. It's people finna buy a crib. It's people... I know a dude that'll just get a new apartment and have about 6 spaces outside with cars in them. I got a partner that's still making them types of decisions.
Wow.
So $1 million for one bag, that's
too much. I wonder who's gonna buy it. Yeah.
Adidas got a nice bag for $90. Adidas got a really nice bag. Yeah.
Adidas, you tell me. Go to
right.
Marshalls and Ross.
We're moving on. We have a new couple alert. According to various online sources, it's rumored that Jennifer Hudson and Common are a couple. J. Hud and Common were spotted holding hands at Joe's Pub in New York City this past Saturday night. I saw the picture. Did you see it, Carla?
I did.
Yeah, it was cute,
Chicago couple. Yes.
Chicago love right there. Common was smiling.
Tell you something, man. That's two really really cool ass people though.
Yeah, rooting for them.
That damn Common, man, is one of the best dudes. Like, we not personal friends or nothing. We just got good love and energy every time we see each other. But when I tell you that's a cool ass dude, man, and just a good brother.
Energy.
Yeah, man, that dude right there, man.
Yep.
That's a dope dude. He's a man's man. That's all that's what I like about him.
Okay. All right.
And J Hood is really, really cool people too. I've spent a lot of time talking to her.
Yeah.
She can.
Good luck.
They make it rooting for them.
Yes.
Common
was smiling from ear to ear in the picture. They were cute, comfortable for their date. Didn't seem to be hiding from anyone. So we definitely wish them well.
Yes.
Well, they you know, everybody's rooting for them now, but after they become a couple, then here comes the system.
Oh,
and it's really sad.
Yeah, you always got.
It's just really sad we live in this world today. I don't know why we don't cheer for couples, man. Now, if you're a couple out there putting your business out in the street, opening up your you gonna get the comments that come with it. But for those relationships out there where they trying to make it and have something, be cool if you left them people alone, but that ain't how they do. All of a sudden, it's gonna be problems.
Yeah,
they're gonna be all right. They not finna have no red tables or nothing like that. They're gonna be good.
Entanglements.
I tell you one thing, Tommy. If you're in a relationship, my strongest suggestion to you is stay away from all painted tables. Sit your ass down,
Yellow table, blue table. It don't.
Bruh, you see a color on that thing, get up. If you don't just see a white tablecloth, get your ass on that table.
Coming up in 20 minutes after the hour, what's the one line that a woman might say to you that lets you know you're in trouble? Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Tommy, let's go. Let all the fellas know the one-liners that women say to let you know you are in trouble.
I don't know all of them, but I've heard quite a few of them. And I've always been in trouble when I heard them. Okay, so when you hear this...
Unc ain't trying to get in your business, Tommy, but I've heard all of them.
You've heard all of them. Feel free to join in. I'm gonna jump it off. Here it is. When she say, so let me get this right. See right there. When you hear that, when you hear, so let me get this right. that means she already got it right.
There's some confusion. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So when you hear this, see, I'm not finna play with you. When you hear that, okay, I'm not finna play with you. That means it's really going down. And then when you hear, you got me blanked up.
All the way.
all
the way. When she adds that, all the way.
There's an issue. There is an issue. And I've heard my wife say this. I bet you one thing. See that line right there?
Yeah. I bet you one thing. That's probably the biggest one.
Yeah. I love it.
Ooh. Yeah. I'll tell you one time. I'll go on, then you go here because you write it down. I'll tell you one thing, Tommy, and I've heard this one. Like, I must look crazy to you. See that right there? That's the one I know I'm in trouble. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
Because she sure about nothing I'm saying.
Yeah. You ready for a good one?
Come on.
Remember when you said...
We don't forget anything.
We don't forget,
baby. Boy, and let me tell you something. You damn sure better remember exactly.
Yes. Talk.
Recollect.
That part.
Here go one from. Here go. This one is when I don't even say nothing else. First of all, I already know.
Yeah.
Get your little lie together.
Wow. First of all, I already know.
Yeah. I'll tell you another one, Tommy. But this is when you know you're in trouble. When she just going upstairs, she say, don't go to sleep.
You could die.
Ain't rest in here? Oh. Wow.
Yeah. Look, here go good one. Ready for this one? Who is Sheila?
God. Come on, get specific.
Put a name to it. God.
Yeah.
You know what? You got life and bullcorn all mixed up.
Yeah.
Y'all know what bullcorn mean. I'm just editing it for you.
Yeah. Oh man.
Come on,
all right.
All right. Go ahead. You've been warned. You've been warned.
Steve, come here. Read this.
Read this.
Coming up
Don't incriminate yourself. Don't you read
Roscoe Wallace will join us right after this.
Paperwork.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Roscoe Wallace in the building. Carla, take it away, girl.
They ready to go over here. What's going on, everybody?
Hey, Roscoe.
Hey, Roscoe.
Oh, Shirley, Carly, what's going on, Chocolate? Hey, Missy, what's going on? Junior.
Roscoe, my hero, boy.
My man, Tommy Town, what's going on with you, player?
You the man, baby. You the man, Roscoe.
I know it. Lord have mercy. That's one thing I know. I'm the damn man.
Okay.
I've been the man so long I can't be nothing else. Yeah. Hey, Colin, what's going on today, baby? What you need?
All right. So, Roscoe, for the last 2 days, we have been talking about the Mount Rushmore, R&B of Mount
Rushmore R&B.
Yes. Usher said he should be on there. So for the last 2 days, we talked about the men and the women. So I want you to tell me who would be on your R&B Mount Rushmore.
Boy,
I want you to do men, women, and groups.
Oh, men, women, and groups. The first man that would be on my Mount Rushmore R&B, Cleophilus Dollar.
Yeah.
Boy.
Who is that?
Cleophilus Dollar. That boy right there could sing anything. Wrote all the records and all right here.
Who is that, Roscoe?
Cleophilus Dollar was my roommate. Mm-hmm. Was my roommate in prison. I know you thought I was going to say college.
Yeah.
You been to the Bing? You been to prison, Roscoe?
Yeah, I've been to prison right there, baby. We got a little jam one time coming out club. We doing a little thing about a song right there, and I just finished performing all my hits and all that. Usually didn't pay them. And
then what happened?
Put him right down.
Who are you?
Hey,
what is going
here.
on?
Oh, and then the next person on there had to be Luther. Luther had to be on there. Anybody ain't got a Mount Rushmore and ain't got Luther on it, don't know nothing about no R&B. And then the other one right there, I put on there was Barry White.
Yeah.
Okay.
Barry White, who I put on. I put big ass Barry on there. Doom, doom.
So you got one more.
Doom, 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 doom. Girl, something wrong with me. I wrote that song for Barry. I told Barry what you need to do, admit that you got flaws. That's the most important thing. That's why he started the song with, girl, there's something wrong with me. See, women like that when you admit to problems.
Honesty.
That's how I
Honesty.
Yeah. Honesty. Well, not honesty.
Got you.
Yeah, not honesty. And then the last one I put on that list, I had Al Green on there.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Nobody.
So you got Luther, Al, Barry, and Cleophas Dollar. That's on your Mount
Cleophas
Rushmore.
Dollar. That's for the men. The women's, you ready for this here?
I'm ready.
A lot of people didn't know this here. Pearl Bailey. Pearl Bailey. I put Pearl Bailey on Women Rushmore. All time leader saying girl right there. I had to put Etta James. Etta Heller. Etta Heller.
And last.
Etta Heller. Billie Jean Holiday. And then one more. Satchmo Kenzie's wife, Bartholomew. Satchmo Kenzie's wife, Bartholomew. Lord Jesus, that woman could sing.
She could sing. She could sing.
Yeah, and then the groups, famous groups of all time.
Come on.
The SQs, they started out, they was the hottest group, the SQs.
Not the Esquires.
Right, the SQs.
No, the SQs. The SQ was the Slade Quartet. They jumped it all off.
Oh.
All the field hits was theirs. All the cotton picking records that came out. All of the, the Slade Slade Quartet was outstanding. Swing low.
Look at we gotta go, Roscoe. Prank phone call coming up
sure
next.
Wish we had time. Hey, thank y'all for having me. Rocco.
Bye.
In the damn building.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at about 4 minutes after the hour, it's my strawberry letter for today, and the subject is he went missing and magically reappeared. We'll get into that, find out what that's all about in just a few.
Why did I want to say that? Why did I want to say magically delicious?
I don't know why. I just thought about it. Magically delicious.
Right now, the nephew is here. You hear him with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Nep?
This right here, Shirley, is called The Gift.
That's
Gift.
Nice. You give everybody a present. Okay.
A very nice one. Yes. Okay. Yeah, we mailing it to them. I went out my way on this one. I'm telling you, I went out my way. This right here is called The Gift. The cat dog, if you would.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach Bree.
This is Bree.
Hey, Bree, how you doing? Listen, you and I, we've never met. I wanted to reach out to you though. Did you get a package that I sent to you last week?
A package? Who is this?
My name is Jason. And I sent you a package.
Jason, do I know you? Who are you?
Say again now?
How do I know you?
You don't know me. I'm just, like, I guess you could say I'm like a secret admirer, and I've been admiring you for quite some time. And I sent you a little something, and I didn't know if you got it or not, if I had the right address, but I wanted to know if you had gotten it. So, this is like my first time reaching out to you.
You sent that package to my house?
Yeah, I mean, you got a pair of my underwear with the rose petals all in it?
You sent drawers to my house. Who are you? And how do you know me?
I've been admiring you for a long time. I see you at your job. I see you at your house. At the grocery market when I see you.
So what, you stalker? What, do I know you? Where do I know you from?
You don't know me. You don't know me at all. But I got.
Wait a minute. You done sent some drawers to my house. Got my husband all up in an uproar behind these damn drawers, and you don't even know me.
You got a husband?
Yeah, I got a husband.
Oh, okay. I mean, hey, no disrespect, Bree. I ain't know you had a husband.
Hell, you been watching me, stalking me at my job, at my house. You ought to know that.
Hey, I apologize on that, but so you did get it.
I want an apology. Yeah, I got him.
Okay, I mean, what did you think about the gesture, though? I mean...
Let me explain something to you. My husband got that package with my name on it, and I've been for the last week going through hell. This checking my Facebook, all of my emails, going through my call history on my phone. He wake my up in the middle of the night talking about this, and you gonna ask me about... Are you crazy?
No, I was just admiring you. I thought... sending a pair of my underwear with some
drawers to my house. I don't even know you like that. I don't even know you like that.
I mean, I know, but that was my way of like showing you that I admire you, that I'm into you. That was just that.
That's some sick. I don't need no more drawers, especially no strange drawers. I got drawers at the house. I got 2 sons, a husband. I wash drawers every week. I don't need no more drawers. You don't do no like that. Upset my whole household. Have me damn near in divorce court behind some drawers. What I want to know is how the hell do you know me? How did you get my address, where I work, where I buy? How do you know me? My phone number, all this. How do you know me? I don't get that. Where did you get my from? I tell you what, call this number back when my husband get home. You can deal with him. He can get your drawers back. You come meet him in the morning. I have him there. Come by my job.
I'm not trying to have altercations with nobody. I'm not trying to have all of that.
You explain this to him and get this off my because I done had enough of this drawers at my door.
Okay, let me ask you this here. Will you send me some of yours?
No, you didn't. Are you not listening to me? Hell no, you can't have none of my drawers. Why don't you ask my husband for them when he see you in the morning? Why don't you ask him for some of my drawers?
I thought it would be, like a sign of something intimate, something from me, kind of like a token of where I wanted the relationship to go. I
don't even know you. You got my damn near in divorce court behind some damn drawers, and I don't even know you. Who the are you? Who are you? How do you know so much about me? Where did you get my address from? How do you know where I work? How you get my phone? Who are you? If you got all this information, it seems like you done know I have a husband. Matter of fact,
so what now?
Lock this number in. You can call back on this number in an hour when that is home, so we can get this straight. So you can talk to him. Do that for me.
Oh, wait. See, I'm not looking for no altercation. Now, if
you was looking for something and you still not understand, so obviously that's what you want, because I'm trying to explain to you, you done upset my whole household, got my over here nerved, and you ain't understanding that. So obviously what you are looking for is an altercation.
No, I'm not looking for I'm looking for some personal time with you. That's what I'm looking for.
My personal time is with my husband. What about that don't you understand?
Will you send me a pair of your underwear?
Hey, what?
I mean, is that asking too much? If you just send me a pair, I'll go away.
I'll send you all right. Give me your address. Yeah, tell me where to send them. Tell me where to send these drawers right now.
Are you going to send them?
What's that? Hell yeah, give me the address. You give me the address. Matter of fact, I'll hand deliver them right tonight.
See, you're trying to create an altercation. Why not just give you a P.O. box? Because, see, you're trying to create an altercation.
No, give me your address. You got mine. You got my address. Let me send you something to your address.
No, that's all right. Look, you know what? Can I say one more thing to you?
No, you know what? I want it. What the do you have to say to me?
Can I say one more thing to you, please?
What? What do you want?
I just want to tell you who I am. Can I tell you who I am?
You already told me who you are. I want to know how the you know me. Where you get my from?
Listen to me real closely. This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your sister.
Oh, hell.
Hello?
What? Oh, I'm a
hello?
What the Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to get her. Oh, my God.
Hey, look, we started this over a week and a half ago. We sent
You don't have to tell me. I've been going through hell for a week behind them damn
drawers. She told me.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, Bree, tell your man to simmer down. It was all a prank phone call, baby.
Oh, my God. He is not going to believe this. Oh, my goodness. He is not going to believe it.
Tell me this, Bree. What is the baddest? I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land.
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Draws and all.
Draws and all. Oh, my goodness.
Am I the only one ever mailed some draws to somebody? I know. Now, ladies.
So. Yeah.
I believe you are.
Yeah, y'all ain't never mailed no draws.
You got that type only one.
I ain't never walked in the post office and said, you got a box for these draws?
Y'all ain't never gave nobody y'all's? Never mind. Yeah, I don't think.
You got that title. Just wait.
I don't think I'm supposed to ask questions like that. That's all right. That's
own
okay.
it. And then there's that. You lost
there's
yourself
that, you know.
For a moment.
Yeah. I'm trying, you know. I don't want to go over the line, you know. I don't want to do that.
You already did.
Yeah. It's going down this weekend, baby. Syracuse, New York. The nephew is in town. It is Friday night. Friday night is sold out. Saturday, first show, it's sold out. I got a few tickets left on the second show on Saturday. And then laying in the cut is Virginia Beach. And all of that over there in Virginia Beach is sold out. So there you have it, okay? Red for Christmas. We're going to see each other. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, nephew. Thank you. Coming up next, Strawberry Letter. Subject, he went missing and just magically reappeared. He went missing and magically reappeared. We'll get into that. Find out what that's all about right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
In 2017, Libby Caswell was found dead in a motel room in Independence, Missouri.
We have a term called JDLR, which means just don't look right.
My name is Melissa Jeltsin. I've spent the last year talking to Libby's friends and family, uncovering details of her life and the secrets that may have endangered it.
I knew she was doing something, but she just wouldn't admit it to me at first.
Join me on a journey to uncover what really happened to Libby Caswell.
Everyone deserves to know the truth, and if there was something that was not right, then someone should be held accountable.
I think the law is set up to punish families in this situation.
Libby's case stands out in my mind and keeps me awake at night.
What happened to her is unknown. It's something that I need to know.
Listen to What Happened to Libby Caswell on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hello, I'm Chelsea Peretti. Do you feel chronic existential dread but love talking about delicious snacks? Call me. My podcast is relaunching. Subscribe and treat yourself to sound effects like this and this.
Have you ever been attacked by a bear?
Yeah.
Yes! And moments like this.
I happened to fall asleep in front of a space heater.
No.
And my whole leg, from my knee down to my foot, burnt until it swelled into a big bubble.
And this.
Kale chips are delicious.
They're too oily when I get them.
They shouldn't be soft at all. They should be really crispy.
That's what I said every single time.
You are yelling at me.
And this.
Do you want to go to the Clippers game with me tonight?
Do you have 25 references of mutual friends that can tell me that you're not a murderer?
And this.
Hold on, I gotta open some peanut butter pretzels.
Listen to Call Chelsea Peretti on Will Ferrell's Big Money Players Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com. And we could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, it could be yours.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject: he went missing and magically reappeared. Dear Stephen Shirley, I'm married to a drunk. Plain and simple. I have dealt with him for 9 years, and it's not always bad, and we do have fun family times with our 7-year-old. My husband has tried to stop drinking a few times, and he got ashamed when he could not stay sober. He went to stay with his brother for a few days so he could get himself together. He avoided my calls, so I would call his brother to make sure he was okay. He also skipped work, so I had to call his boss and make up a lie so he wouldn't get fired. He did that 4 years ago. After that, he only drank on special occasions, and I helped him keep a 4-drink maximum. That didn't last but 1 year, and he started back being a functional drunk. He can keep a job, do sports with our son, and take care of most of his stuff, but I have to deal with the crankiness and constant mood swings with him. We went to an anniversary party in October, and he had a lot of champagne. When we were dancing, he was kissing all on my breasts and grinding on me. I went and sat down and left him on the dance floor. He made a big scene and started yelling that his own wife hates him. I left with my cousin and his wife, and one of my husband's friends said he would bring him home, but he never came home. He didn't call. He didn't come get any clothes, and he wasn't at his brother's house this time. I called his job, and he was going to work, so I knew he was alive. His friends advised me to give him time, and to stop trying to find him. This made me even more anxious because wherever he was eating, and he had clothes. How can he magically reappear after 2 weeks without any explanation? Am I crazy to still be with him after this? There's nothing magical about any of this. Nothing magical about it. He was drunk. You left him at the party because of it, and he had someone else, a woman, I'm sure, willing to take him in because it wasn't his brother this time, you said, and take care of him. Your husband's an alcoholic. You said it. The alcohol makes him do crazy things, stuff like embarrassing you on the dance floor. And because he had too much to drink that night, he lost it and started yelling at you at the party. You walked off, and he said you hated him. No, you hated his drunkenness and how he was acting. You were sick of his drunk behavior at that point and wanted out of the party. His friend said he would bring him home, so you knew he would be safe, and you left the party and got out of there. You thought he would come home later, but a whole 2 weeks went by and you never heard from him. The only way you knew he was alive, you said, is because you called his job. Well, that is way too long not to hear from your husband. He messed up big time this time. So what did he say when he came back? You said he offered no explanation, just nothing. So in answer to your question, I would say, yes, you would be crazy to stay with him after this. He's not going to change. It's been 9 years of you being married to a drunk, plain and simple. Steve?
This is a very, very easy letter because he's given me no reason to fight for him. This man has zero redeeming qualities as of right now. Because the thing that's in his life that's most prevalent is the drinking. You're married to a drunk. You're married to an alcoholic who needs help. People who are alcoholics need help, and help is available. But help only works when the person who is the alcoholic wants help. That's it. You can't want it for them. You can't want a person to stop drinking more than them. If they don't want to stop drinking, you're fighting. I've had this in my life before. Nobody I was married to, of course, but I've had family members that was a full-blown alcoholic. Your husband tried to stop drinking a few times. He got ashamed when he could not sober up. He need help. He need help. This is a real problem. This is an addiction. You got to go get help. If he could stop, he'd have been stopped. He went to stay with his brother for a few days so he could get himself together. He avoided my calls, so I would call his brother to make sure he was okay. He also skipped work, so I had to call his boss and make up a lie so he wouldn't get fired. What'd you tell him? He was in the hospital in coma? What'd you do? Which one did you use? Because that's a good one. He's in the hospital in the coma, out of state, so they can't call around and check local hospitals. Because anybody got time to guess what city he in hospital. That's how you do it. So now he did that 4 years ago. Now listen to this. After that, he only drank on special occasions, and I helped him keep a 4-drink minimum. That's too damn high. 4 drinks usually trigger something in most human beings. 4 drinks. I've never heard nobody try to stop by holding it down to 4 drinks. 1, 2, maybe that. But by 4, you can't keep count no more. He done stopped counting, and after 4, he can't count. But then guess what you said? He only drank on special occasions. Do you know the problem with alcoholics? It'd be a lot of occasions that's special. Oh my God, you dropped by. Let's drink to that.
Hang on,
you finna leave. Let's drink to that.
We're going to go to break. Let's drink to that.
Game on. Let's drink.
At 23 minutes after, we'll hear part 2 of Steve's response to today's Strawberry Letter. It's called, He Went Missing and Magically Reappeared. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is, he went missing and magically reappeared.
This lady lives with a functional drunk, but he is an alcoholic. I haven't got to the functional part, but I'll explain that to you in a minute because I know somebody just like that. There are alcoholics who are functioning alcoholics, and you actually have one. You've dealt with him for 9 years, and it's not always bad. We do have fun family times with our 7-year-old. Oh, that must be fun down there at Chuck E. Cheese. He can go to Chuck E. Cheese because you can't drink down there, but soon as he leaves Chuck E. Cheese, though, soon as he get out there Chuck E. Cheese, oh. Matter of fact, I think he down there drinking at the Chuck E. Cheese. I think he got a little something in the bag. Anyway, that's another story. He tried to stop a couple of times, but he needs help. He can't do it. He's ashamed because he can't stop. People who are alcoholics need real help. He went to stay with his brother for a few days so he could get himself together. He avoided calls, and you had to call his brother, make sure it's okay, and he quit going to work. You had to call his boss and make up a lie so he wouldn't lose his job. So he told his boss he was in a medical coma out of state. And that he'll be, soon as he get back, you'll let him know. And then after that, he only drank on special occasions, and I helped him keep a 4-drink minimum. Wow. Lady, that you ain't helping with 4-drink minimum. The 4th drink is usually good for most people. 2, and most people really need to go sit down somewhere after 2. Shirley is 1.
For sure.
Shirley Strawberry is 1. She can't, not in a glass of wine, nothing. Just be just as ignorant when she drink. She don't get loud or nothing, but she gets sleepy and she slur her speech. Little Miss Budgie. I want to shut up, Steve.
Not about me.
Who is he? Shut up, Steve. Who is he? Anyway, that didn't last long, and after a year, he started back as a functional drunk. Now, listen to me. This is the key to this letter, lady, that you need to know. You're realizing that he's a functional drunk. He can keep a job, do sports with our son, and take care of most of his stuff. But I have to deal with the crankiness and the constant mood swings with him. Went to an anniversary party in October. He had a lot of champagne. When we was dancing, he was kissing all on your breast and grinding on you. I went and sat down and left him on the dance floor. He made a big scene and started yelling that his own wife hates him. And you do. You do. You do hate him. And it's okay. But after that, you left with your husband and his wife, and one of my husband's friends said he would bring him home. But he didn't come home. He didn't call. He didn't get any clothes, and he wasn't at his brother's house this time. I called his job, and he was going to work, so I knew he was alive. His friends advised me to give him some time and stop trying to find him, because they know where he at. This made me even more anxious because wherever he was eating, and he had clothes. Remember what you said back in the letter? He's a functional drunk. He knows what he's doing, and he knows how to do it. So quit being anxious. Take the drunk out of it. He's just functional. He used the drinking as his excuse to you. So wherever he was at, he was eating and he had clothes. How can he magically reappear after 2 weeks? It wasn't magic. He just walked in the door. That's not a magic trick. He just came home. But 2 weeks without any explanation. Am I crazy to still be with him after that? Yes, you crazy. Yes. You crazy, and there's something wrong with you. It's no way a man can disappear from a woman he's in a relationship with. A relationship, let alone married. You can't ghost your girlfriend for 2 weeks. And if you met a girl and y'all had 8 conversations on the phone, you told each other you cared about each other, you can't ghost her for 2 weeks and then show up without no explanation. How is he going to sleep in that house? You ought to be sitting on the bed just shaking him on the shoulder every time he roll over. Hey, where you been? We need to talk about this 2 weeks now. Who house you been over? Where you get clothes from? What was you eating? Who took care of you? So yeah, you crazy for being with him because he ain't explaining nothing to you because he has no explanation because he's a functional drunk. He's functioning just fine for 2 weeks without you. When you gonna learn? Stop trying to find the good times in this. We have fun family times with our 7-year-old. That's a Chuck E. Cheese. Now, when you ain't down there, what the hell y'all doing in y'all marriage? Make me sick.
All right, leave your comments.
Another Snapple in this.
On today's Strawberry Letter.
For 2 weeks.
At Steve Harvey FM, and check us out on the Strawberry Letter podcast. On the free iHeartRadio app, where free never sounded so good. Coming up next, it is Junior and Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
Oh, Carla, you was right, girl. I'm telling you right now, the NBA is under investigation. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. NBA, you got some explaining to do. Yes, it has been filed. The United States Department of Justice is investigating the National Basketball Association for antitrust violations against Ice Cube's Big Three.
Come on.
I'm telling you, and this is what they're guilty of. They are guilty for using their power and their position to get sponsors not to work with them and televisions not to showcase their games. This is what they have been up to. Now, if they are found guilty of this, they're going to have a hefty fine to pay for that. But when you say sponsors, you talk about like Nike, Adidas, Reebok. You start talking about TV, you talking about ESPN, TNT, those stations.
So they was hating on Cube.
They hating on Cube.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah, and the Big Three.
Allegedly.
The Big Three, allegedly. Let's just say
y'all ain't nothing without Ice Cube.
Hey, you know what? Here's another thing too. It also said that the Adam Silver discouraged owners who already own NBA teams for even going over there to the Big Three to even help with the building of the franchise. So he said, "Look, if you're on an NBA team, you can't."
Silver the problem.
Yeah. Oh man, he the commissioner. So yeah, you know, Cube, we hear you, dog, and this is absolutely true. But if you taking the money for the TV rights to showcase this game from Cube, and then you taking the sponsor, how is this man supposed to make some money? See now,
did the pros play though? Did the NBA pros play in the Big?
No, the NBA pros don't play. Not. All of these are retired.
They're retired.
NBA
They're
players.
all retired.
Yeah. Okay. But that's the problem. They're NBA players. See,
NBA don't want to give the money away. They want to keep it.
In the NBA. So we understand Cube. I hear you, man, but that's just crazy, man. Like I think Cube should just go over there to the NBA, over to Silver, and just start rapping "No Vaseline." Maybe you ain't hear him.
Ooh,
you need to. Yeah, you must didn't hear Cube on that.
Never
song.
had dinner with the president.
So we got to keep an eye out for this, man.
Continues.
Yeah, it's gonna continue, man. So we're gonna have to see what happens with that. But I'm telling you, man, I'm just shocked that the NBA would do that. You know, just to keep Ice Cube out. Yes, I am, because Cube, the Big Three, they're not even in the same lane. It's 3-on-3 basketball. Y'all playing 5-on-5 full court. These people on a half court by themselves. They got a 4-point shot. They ain't bothering nobody. They ain't even got a game similar to y'all. Why is y'all messing with Cube, man? This don't make no sense.
And don't front, MC Ren, because I remember when you drove a B210, broke as
We're going to investigate you now.
Let you on the scene and back up the first team.
Random
all
No
of that.
Vaseline lyrics. Just
all of that.
Them out there.
All right.
All of it.
Coming up at the top of the hour, thank you, Junior. A woman wants to know if she should let her fiance know he's coming up a bit short. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
In 2017, Libby Caswell was found dead in a motel room in Independence, Missouri.
We have a term called JDLR, which means just don't look right.
My name is Melissa Jeltsin. I've spent the last year talking to Libby's friends and family, uncovering details of her life and the secrets that may have endangered it.
I knew she was doing something, but she just wouldn't admit it to me at first.
Join me on a journey to uncover what really happened to Libby Caswell.
Everyone deserves to know the truth, and if there was something that was not right, then someone should be held accountable.
I think the law is set up to punish families in this situation.
Libby's case stands out in my mind and keeps me awake at night.
What happened to her is unknown. It's something that I need to know.
Listen to What Happened to Libby Caswell on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hello, I'm Chelsea Peretti. Do you feel chronic existential dread but love talking about delicious snacks? Call me. My podcast is relaunching. Subscribe and treat yourself to sound effects like this and this.
Have you ever been attacked by a bear?
Yeah.
Yes! And moments like this.
I happened to fall asleep in front of a space heater.
No.
And my whole leg, from my knee down to my foot, burnt until it swelled up into a big bubble.
And this.
Kale chips are delicious.
They're too oily when I get them.
They shouldn't be soft at all. They should be really crispy.
That's what I said every single time.
You are yelling at me.
And this.
Do you want to go to the Clippers game with me tonight?
Do you have 25 references of mutual friends that can tell me that you're not a murderer?
And this.
Hold on, I gotta open some peanut butter pretzels.
Listen to Call Chelsea Peretti on Will Ferrell's Big Money Players Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
All right, Steve, this is from Tootie on Steve Harvey FM. Tootie says, I am 30 years old and I've been with my fiance for almost 3 years. He said if he based our relationship on sex, he wouldn't be marrying me. I was crushed. So I went to see my doctor and asked her if I was too big down there because my fiance said that was a problem. My doctor said I'm normal size, so my fiance must be tiny, and he has never been told that he's tiny. He's the only guy I've ever had sex with, and I never thought he might be the problem. My doctor said to call him tiny the next time he insults me. Should I do it or not?
Don't do it.
Why would she say that?
You're going to end up leaving him anyway. I don't know why your doctor would suggest some stuff like that, but that ain't how you get to it. They have surgeries now for men. I know a urologist who has surgery now. You can get width added, and you can get hang factor added. It's like a woman getting a BBL. They have that now. I listen to him say the whole thing. You can add width and you can add hang length. Homeboy can come up in there strong. Strong. Like the urologist told me, his couples go down there together and pick out the fit that they want. They had that now. Wow. So you can go down there.
I mean, now, so she shouldn't clap back.
Ain't nothing wrong with Tootie. The doctor done told her, Tootie, you fine, you normal size. Homeboy ain't cutting it. He ain't got it. Don't say that, but you can go get help. There's new technology out there, guys. You can go get yourself some help.
Okay. All right. We have time for one more, Steve. This is from Rich in Ypsilanti. He says, I've been singing since I could talk, and everyone says I sound just like Johnny Gill when I sing at weddings. I'm 48 years old, so I need to know if I should use my savings to pursue a career in music, at least do a reel and send it to a major recording label. I am retired military, so I have time on my hands and the money to do it. How old is too old to pursue a dream? Would I be wasting my money? This is
well, let me say this to you, bro. You just use a couple of terms that don't exist no more. I'm going to make a reel and send it. What are you talking about? Don't nobody make reels no more, dog.
A sizzle reel.
Don't nobody make that. Nobody makes a sizzle reel, send it to a person. You know, just email them a PDF file or something like that. But don't. You send a sizzle reel. Now, let me say this here. Everybody told you sound like Johnny Gill.
Let's get to that part.
My.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
See, listen to me. Listen to me, dog. Did you hear what you said? You 48 and your best gig so far has been weddings. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you know this, but there are not a lot of weddings that you get invited to sing. Now, I'm not in the dream crushing business, but things can happen. They don't give record deals to 48-year-old people. I'm just saying they don't. But there's so many ways to make it in music right now because of the internet. Most of these guys now is self-published. So go on and self-publish your music, dog. But you ain't, you're ex-military.
Yeah. He is the time and money.
That's good. Well, it's better,
And happy Veterans Day.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service.
To you, brother.
Yeah.
See, I ain't finna do all that because that ain't what this letter about.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't finna thank him for his service, and I don't know what he did. I don't know what he was doing in the damn military. Your left, right, left. That's not singing, dog. So you singing in the military? What that mean? Get him by your hand. See, that ain't singing though. So I ain't trying to destroy your dreams, but
that sure sounds like it.
Well, okay, man, I'll tell you what. Go on, pursue it. Go ahead.
No, don't let him do that.
Don't sound like no damn Johnny Steve.
He might sound like Johnny Gill.
But what is Johnny?
Get Johnny Gill.
We already got
Johnny Gill available.
Yes. Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
We can get Johnny.
Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
We're getting in the holiday spirit, of course, and there's a new trend for some. But, Steve, I think you've been doing this for a while at your house. Studies show that only one Christmas tree just isn't enough this year, and homeowners plan to fill their homes with multiple Christmas trees. Decor experts weighed in and agreed that the Christmas joy needs to be spread beyond just the living room. Trees belong all over your home, like in the bedroom, places like that. So my question to you is, do you agree with this, and how many trees are you guys going to put up this year?
Yeah, you could have your main tree, and then you can have little trees. Marjorie's done that before. Mm-hmm. You got the main tree. We'll have like smaller trees somewhere, maybe 2, 3. Mm-hmm. Something like that. I've seen it. It's just festive. It just makes you feel good all over. It's just once a year, but if you can't afford it, get that one damn tree and be quiet. Mm-hmm. Damn this article. You ain't got to read every article and use it.
You didn't grow up with your trees.
No, I wish the hell my mom would have went in there and told my daddy she want 2 trees this year. The hell we gonna buy 2 damn trees for?
Do what you can.
We already having a hard time getting around this little tight-ass house now. The hell we going to put another tree? We going to set it on the porch? Rollo and them going to steal it if you put it on that porch, because they going to think there's some boxes up under there, so we don't need to put no tree on the porch.
All right. So do what makes you feel happy and in the spirit. All right, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. We'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Would you rather stand in a TSA line for 2 hours, or would you rather sit in a middle coach seat? Which one?
Coach seat. Yeah. That coach seat. That's a long time.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to get in that line.
I'm finna get in that line.
I'm standing in TSA
2 hours.
talking to people.
Yeah.
Meeting people.
Time going to fly by, Steve.
Yeah. What I'm not finna do is sit in that middle seat on a flight.
You know what you don't like about the middle seat? It's that elbow fight for them armrest. That elbow fight be serious. I can't wait for you to raise your arm, because my elbow gonna be right there as soon as it go up. I don't want.
I won.
It's a quiet fight.
Yeah.
All right.
I've had to sit in that middle seat before. I've had to sit in there.
Hey. Yeah.
I can't see you there. I just can't see you sitting there.
Not now.
Okay.
All right. Would you rather die and come back as a leprechaun, or would you rather die and come back as the Jolly Green Giant?
Tommy.
Come on, Tommy.
Y'all can kiss my behind. I knew y'all was finna say that. I knew that was going to. It's the first thing. Tommy. Go on with that.
Well, what you want to do?
Leprechaun.
I don't want to be. I ain't gonna be no Jolly Green Giant. That's just too tall.
You ain't gonna be no
Jolly Green Giant. To come.
So you gonna just come back as yourself?
Switch it up.
No improvement. You don't want another view. You don't want to see what it's like up here. None of that.
Up here.
Junior?
I'm going to go ahead and be the leprechaun for time. I'm going to be the leprechaun. I'm going to do that, man.
Well, y'all two little short ass to be over there by your damn self. I'm going to be Jolly Green Giant. Step on both of y'all.
Green Giant.
Oh, sorry about that, dog. My bad.
All right. Now, would you rather buy your wife 5 small Christmas gifts, or would you rather get her one real nice, big Christmas gift? Just one.
Hell, I do both of them.
Hello.
Yeah.
I get the big one and a bunch of small ones.
I like it.
6 gifts all
together. Yeah. Steve?
One big one. Get it over with. Major
Junior?
shock value.
Newlywed Junior?
Yeah. That's all you got to do.
I'll get the one big gift. I mean, hey.
Oh, okay.
See, let me tell you the danger of the 5 little gifts, because as she opening them 5, you know, you ain't gonna get no wow factor. Then you gotta hope she still like you by the time you open up the real box.
She gets to number 5.
Because she keep opening up all this. What the hell is this? It ain't gonna be good enough.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
In 2017, Libby Caswell was found dead in a motel room in Independence, Missouri.
We have a term called JDLR, which means just don't look right.
My name is Melissa Jeltsin. I've spent the last year talking to Libby's friends and family, uncovering details of her life and the secrets that may have endangered it.
I knew she was doing something, but she just wouldn't admit it to me at first.
Join me on a journey to uncover what really happened to Libby Caswell.
Everyone deserves to know the truth, and if there was something that was not right, then someone should be held accountable.
I think the law is set up to punish families in this situation.
Libby's case stands out in my mind and keeps me awake at night.
What happened to her is unknown. It's something that I need to know.
Listen to What Happened to Libby Caswell on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
All right, guys, here we are, our last break of the day on this Friday. It's been a good day. Yeah, it's been a fun day. We definitely want to say Happy Veterans Day to all our servicemen. Thank you for your service. Veterans Day is tomorrow, Saturday.
Servicemen and women.
And women, right. And women. You're absolutely right.
Yes, ma'am.
And, yeah, Veterans Day is tomorrow.
Go down there and volunteer. You got to be a special person to do that. So thank you for all you do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for all you do. Hey,
and
listen,
on this show, we have to thank Dave. Dave is a veteran. Our very own Dave.
Oh, that's right. Dave is a veteran. Dave,
Shout out to my husband.
Dave is
Tosh.
great, and Dave is a prime example of what can happen when you don't get help when you come home.
Okay, anyway.
I want to thank Dave for just somehow pulling his own self together. Being a fine individual. Congratulations to Dave, because Dave is having his first child, too, everybody. We'll keep you posted. Healthy baby on the way.
That's right.
Been married now. This is his first child. You know, the VA said he could go on and have a kid now. He had completed all the tests.
Oh, my God.
Well, you know, a couple things that happened to him when he was at war. So once he got all right, they told him go ahead and have a baby. So
really,
they didn't let him have no kids up for a while because they said, you don't need to do this right now, Dave.
You need to finish these tests.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dave. I just was saying veteran shout out.
Well, you know, the jokes you just got to do. I want to tell y'all something. My closing remarks today. I was talking to a young man the other day, and he is in a career, and he's up and coming. And he talks about this career often. And every time I talk to him, he's very, I don't want to say arrogant, but he brags a lot. He's always talking about what he's going to do. And I kind of understand that, because you got to kind of speak your expectations into existence. But you have to be careful how you phrase it. And I was just telling the young man, I said, hey man, listen, to get to where you eventually want to go, it's a long, perilous journey. You're on a quest to become successful. He said, no, Mr. Harvey, I beg to differ. I'm already successful. I said, okay. He said, and I only speak positivity in my life. I said, okay, I understand that you're preaching to the choir. I said, but I just want to give you some advice, because you came to me and asked me, knowing you, what would I recommend to you? And I said, the one thing I would recommend to you is humility. I said, brother, because listen to me, it's going to be really, really hard to become successful. He said again, Mr. Harvey, I'm stopping you. I'm already successful. I said, see, man, right there, just right there. Why would you come to me? I'm double your age plus. You come to me and ask me for a piece of advice, and then I give you the piece of advice and you keep rejecting it. I say, man, humility is important. I say, every day of your life, you have the capacity to learn. I say, man, Open yourself up to learning something. Maybe you need to figure out why I keep telling you about humility. He said, okay, well, why I got to be humble? Or why do I have to practice humility? I say, man, because it's a great quality to have. Nobody likes an arrogant person. Nobody likes somebody who they're talking to and they feel like they talking down to them. I say, it's humility, man. I say, what's the matter with it? I say, you ain't got to flex and flaunt everything you do. I say, that's the problem with this society today. As soon as we do something, we want to post it. As soon as we get something, we want to show it. As soon as somebody say something good about us, we want to let everybody know what we doing. I say, man, keep something to yourself. I say, because, bruh, there's some ebb and flows to this thing, the journey you on. It's going to be some ups and some downs. But see, you ain't going to want to post the downs, though. But when you're talking to a person like me, I know the downs is coming. Because who in here and who amongst us don't have ups and downs? I said, man, so what I try to do is I try to stay level. When it's going good for me, I try to stay right here. When it's going bad for me, I try to stay right here. I pride myself on staying as level as I can. Now, do I hit the bumps and the valleys and all that? Yeah, man, I'm human. But I try to remain humble. And part of your humility is doing something for other people. Oh, I ain't got time for that. I said, bro, I said, look, man, me and you going to have to stop talking then. Stop asking me for advice. He said, why would I help somebody and I ain't got nothing yet? I said, wait a minute, man. Didn't you just tell me a minute ago you were successful? I said, but see, brother, the reason you have to help people is because there's a philosophy to success that a lot of people try to ignore. The more people you help become successful, the more successful you become. Don't you understand that? I said, bro, part of your rise to fame and success will be how well you treat and do for other people. God blesses you to become a blessing. He don't bless you to just get yours. I can't get a big house up on the hill and don't never share with nobody else how to get up on the hill. That ain't why God give it to you. And God rewards you according to how much he can trust you. God gives you what he can trust you with. So if you're going to get it all and keep it to yourself and you ain't going to share none, he going to quit giving it to you. Oh, wow, I never looked at it like that. I won't be talking to him no time soon. It took too long to get to that. I condensed it in the closing remark. We talked for 2 hours. Y'all have a great day. And listen to me, when you're talking to a person that don't want help, stop talking to them because you can't help them. Y'all have a great day, y'all.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
In 2017, Libby Caswell was found dead in a motel room in Independence, Missouri.
We have a term called JDLR, which means just don't look right.
On season 2 of my podcast, What Happened To, I take a closer look at Libby Caswell's life and death.
Libby's case keeps me awake at night.
What happened to her is unknown. That's something that I need to know.
Listen to What Happened to Libby Caswell on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hello, I'm Chelsea Peretti. Do you feel chronic existential dread but love talking about delicious snacks? Call me. My podcast is relaunching. Do you fear wild, dangerous animals to the point where you're constantly watching attack videos and reading articles about wild animal attack survivors or those who succumb to attack? Call in. We can also discuss reality shows and emergency room footage. Listen to Call Chelsea Peretti on Will Ferrell's Big Money Players Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, I'm Daniel Tosh, host of a new podcast called Tosh Show. I'll be interviewing people that I find interesting, so not celebrities, and certainly not comedians. We'll be covering topics like religion, travel, sports, gambling, but mostly it will be about being a working mother. If you're looking for a podcast that will educate and inspire, or one that will really make you think, this isn't the one for you. Listen to Tosh Show on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcast, or wherever you get your podcasts.
My name is Payne Lindsay. Throughout my career, I've had the chance to travel all over the place, investigating true crimes, researching the unexplained, and I've been able to meet some of the most truly interesting people. And I've decided to sit down with them and pick their brains. We're going to talk about life, death, unsolved crimes, the supernatural.
There's something here, truly something going on.
And honestly, just whatever the hell is on our minds.
Wait a minute, we should be very happy.
You won? This is Talking to Death. New episodes of Talking to Death are available now. Listen on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.